I'm old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Another reason I didn't set the mousetrap up over there was I wanted to be able to put up the other rack. Because I have more racks and more stuff downstairs to come out here to the workshop and get everything organized. I'm working slow but sure. I've got a lot of things going on this week, being as how it's Christmas and New Year's and everything's all decorated and got to be undecorated. But you know how that goes. In any case, I'm going to set up the other rack and see if I can get some more boards cut. Well, it helps if I have it right set up. Getting the first one hooked is always the hardest. After that, you got something to hold it up. Usually I worked with two guys. There. But we'll do what we can, the way we can. A bit high. Okay, that's level. Just checking to make sure everything's level. Just looking at the light over the bulb makes it easier. Yep, sure does. Okay, got them lined up. That's good. Something I picked up in the last batch of rails, which I wasn't going to do. I was going to let this go. But I thought, you know, for $2, Money well spent. This is cross brace. And I had visions, just making some. $3 wasn't worth the time. So I ended up buying them. There we go. And what they do, they keep the rails from spreading. When the rails spread, that lets the boards drop in between. So it seems to be worth it to put the cross braces in place, like so. Kind of cold out here to be bare-handed. Trying to put these screws in with my gloves on is a little awkward. Okay. Now, I'm going to put the second rail up here even with this one. Now, why did I only get two? Well, that's the amount of money that I had. Makes sense, doesn't it? I'll have more money. Time goes on. Checks arrive and we get to buy other things. But right now, I wanted to have enough room to put some more stuff in from down the basement. To make that happen, I needed some more rails. So I'm going to put these two rails and cross brace on, but I'm going to set them up high. Why am I going to set them up high? Well, because I have some things that are on wheels. Like a vacuum cleaner. It'll roll right in underneath there and be out of the way. So if I don't have a rail down there, I can just roll it in and it'll work just fine. If I had a rail down there, I'd have to pick it up, set it on the shelf. Pain in the butt. Let's see. What have I got to do here? Break that. Need more lights in here. Creating too many shadows. Creating too many shadows. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I want to tap that pin. There's the hammer. There's the pin in. Here's the other pin. That makes it so I can't lift up on the rail and unhook it. Okay. Found out putting the back bolts in it first is easier. This front bolt is right up here where I can see it. So I don't have to fight so much. Trying to reach over and look in a place that I can't see. The other thing I can do is take this ratchet strap, because these appear to be a little bowed. The first time I went to Menards to pick up some of this racking, I had it loaded up. Made sure everything was okay. Got ready to leave. Guy stopped me on the way out of the building and said, "Excuse me, sir, but that upright you got there is bent." And I looked down at the rack. Sure as the world it was. Big old crumple. And I said, "Thank you very much." I went inside and said, "I got a bent upright." And they said, "Well, just set it right there by the cash register and go get yourself another one." So that's what I did. That's exactly what I did. So it is possible. For them to get bent. Now I left my tool cart down in the basement. So I don't have a screwdriver other than the power driver here. Which makes it a little difficult. There. Little applied force. And we are good to go. Now, to save boards, you don't have to have them all right tight against each other like I did on this shelf. I knew I had a lot of small stuff over there. Put the big stuff up. You can set it across two boards, big gap in between them. Plenty of room. This is how I knew I had mice in the building. Yeah, love the stuff for nests. They think it's wonderful. Okay, that's all the job for tonight. I just wanted to make sure I had a couple of boards cut so I could say I got it finished up enough to put something on the shelf. And we're gonna stop here, go in the house, sit down in the chair, edit this video. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Have a happy new year. God bless you all.
This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the U.S. or 16 in the European Union without the express written permission of the parents or the legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.